How do these two mid-tier hybrids stack up to one another? Today we'll be comparing the DreamCloud Premier Hybrid to the Casper Snow, going over the similarities, differences, and of course my own opinions on the two to hopefully guide you to the right mattress. As a dealer for the brands featured in our showrooms, we put our name behind each mattress sold, helping you throughout the entire process. Unlike other videos, there are no paid links featured, and we'll never ask you to click any link. However, we will invite you to visit our stores. Both mattresses come in sizes from Twin XL all the way to California King and are both offered only in a rated medium with varying degrees of firmness. The DreamCloud Premier Hybrid is their mid-tier option, with the Casper Snow being their mid-tier model as well. The DreamCloud Premier Hybrid is constructed in 5 layers. Starting at the top, the Premier features a cloud quilt Euro top with cooling polyethylene fibers and a stitched foam layer for better cooling and comfort, contouring memory foam to help relieve pressure, responsive foam for support, an 8-inch layer of individually wrapped coils, and a thin layer of dense stability foam. The Casper Snow is constructed in 6 layers. Starting with Casper Snow cooling cover, soothe memory foam with phase change material for pressure relief and cooling, 3 heat delete bands to remove excess heat, align memory foam, flex coils, and a base foam layer. Now, which type of sleeper are these two mattresses for? Medium firms are generally suggested for those between 130 and 230 pounds. I, as a 6 foot, roughly 200 pound individual, find them both to be adequate for me, not for belly sleeping, but side and back, though I will state that the DreamCloud Premier is the softer between the two. It does have a little bit more give in the center than I should like, though it is nice and pressure relieving when on my side, particularly on my shoulders and hips, and the same is true for the Casper Snow here, though it does do a better job at holding me up while I'm on my back. The reinforced edges of the DreamCloud Premier do a really good job at holding you up, though I will say the Casper Snow just slightly edges it out. They have very good edge reinforcement on the Casper Snow and Snow Max. Despite them being softer medium firms, they're very good from edge to corner, whether you're seated or horizontal, though both of these do a more than adequate job when you're on your back and you won't feel any sensations of falling off the bed. One area in which the DreamCloud Premier does exceed the Casper Snow is its ability to dampen motion. It does a great job at controlling any sort of impacts and or jarring you might feel on the bed when your partner moves at night. While the Casper Snow does a fine job at this as well, you will notice movement just a little bit more on that mattress, at least in my opinion, though when I'm sleeping, I'm a fairly heavy sleeper and it's difficult for me to wake up from my partner. So this is where I recommend you test these mattresses out in person to see whether or not they're suitable for you. Are you looking for somewhere to test all the latest online exclusive mattresses in one place? Perfect. That's where SleePare comes in. Try out any mattress in our showrooms by booking an appointment today via the links in the description. The Casper Snow is all about cooling, however, and here we have a mattress that really is best in class at doing this. It does a better job at maintaining a more optimum heat throughout the mattress throughout the night over the DreamCloud Premier. Something about the heat delete bands, the phase change material, and the fibers at the top of the mattress, that all does a fantastic job. Where the DreamCloud does a great job for the price, and I will also state that the pressure relief between these two is fantastic on my side. These are some of the more comfortable side sleeping mattresses, though I do find the way the springs are set up in the DreamCloud, it does add just a little bit more pressure to my shoulders than the Casper Snow, and when on my back, I do find the midsection to be a bit more soft. So if you're a heavier set individual, you may want to steer clear of the DreamCloud and go for the Snow, though pricing is another factor here, and generally speaking, the Casper Snows go for maybe twice the cost of the DreamCloud, given any sort of seasonal sale or price fluctuation that may happen throughout the year. So this is another factor to consider, and one that's an important factor if you're looking to go for anything queen and above. But you don't need to take my opinion for it. You can test out the Casper Snow, the DreamCloud Premier, or anything else on our showroom by visiting a SleePare near you. If this video was helpful, I'll encourage you to leave it with a like. You can check out some of our other videos by clicking or tapping on screen now, and thank you for watching this one. Happy snoozing.